So where is the next-gen version of Red Dead Redemption 2? Where is this upgrade for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series that should bring 60 FPS and more? Was it cancelled? Was it delayed? Or maybe all these rumors about it were not true in the first place? Well, trustable insiders are saying that next-gen version of Red Dead Redemption 2 is still planned to be released by Rockstar. And I believe that that is true mostly because of other leaks, including leaks from Rockstar themselves. But let me give you all the arguments why next-gen version of Red Dead Redemption 2 is a real thing, and we will see it relatively soon, all the information that we know about it. So first of all, until 2023 we didn't know if Rockstar are even planning to make next-gen version of Red Dead Redemption 2. There were a lot of rumors, usually completely made up, no official information at all. I mean, there is still no official information from Rockstar themselves, and just a little bit of information from credible sources, for example from TES2, well-known data miner. But credible sources were never given any specific information, like approximate release date or something like that. Only that they've heard that Red Dead Redemption 2 next-gen version is gonna be developed. By the way, in 2022, TES2 said that he haven't heard any information about next-gen version for a long time now, and that he thinks that it's cancelled or halted by now. Later, he corrected himself and said that source in Rockstar clarified that it's actually not cancelled or halted and still planned, just slowed down and likely to be picked up after 6, which means GTA 6 obviously. And then again, he said that Rockstar might pick it up once we're gonna be closer to GTA 6 release, at which point some parts of the team would have moved from development of GTA 6 and maybe go back to work even on Red Dead Online. The first official information about next-gen version of Red Dead Redemption 2 we surprisingly received in 2023 from Xbox officials. And it happened in a very weird way actually, because when Microsoft were trying to purchase Activision Blizzard, they had a court with Federal Trade Commission. And during this court battle, some official documents were shown. It's not even a leak, they were officially shown in a court. So it's definitely information that we can trust. Anyway, in these documents, Xbox officials were talking about games that they're planning to buy for Xbox Game Pass, or think about buying for Xbox Game Pass. And one of these games is Red Dead Redemption 2 from Take-Two Interactive for Gen 9 consoles, which means PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series. And you see, it was planned to be released in financial year 2023 second quarter. And for Microsoft, that means October, November and December of year 2022. And yet the document itself is from May of 2022. It became public only in 2023. But anyway, that was the first time when we found out from official sources that Rockstar were developing next-gen version of Red Dead Redemption 2 and even planned to release it at the end of year 2022. But then cancelled or delayed it because it just never happened. Most likely because of problems with development of GTA 6. There were no other news or trustable leaks about next-gen version of Red Dead Redemption 2 until May of 2025, when few gaming websites shared leaked information about upcoming version of Red Dead Redemption 2 for Nintendo Switch 2. And even more, according to Game Reactor, Red Dead Redemption 2 will not only be released on Switch 2, but at the same time, or maybe somewhat later, there will be also an update for the game for current gen hardware, and they were calling it Next Gen Upgrade Patch for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. Later, at the beginning of June, right before the Nintendo Switch 2 was officially released, really reliable insider Nate the Hate confirmed that Red Dead Redemption 2 Switch 2 version will be released later this year, and also that he heard about Red Dead Redemption 2 Next Gen version for PlayStation 5 as well. He also said that version for Nintendo Switch 2 should be released few months after the release of Nintendo Switch 2 itself, which was released on 5th of June, so it makes August-September. But you might say, well, it's been few months since that date already, and we haven't heard anything about Red Dead Redemption 2 for Nintendo Switch 2 or Next Gen yet. And yes, when Red Dead Redemption 2 was not announced on a recent Nintendo Direct, Nate the Hate was asked about this, where is Red Dead Redemption 2, and he said that Rockstar will announce it when they are ready to. But when he was asked about the timeline he mentioned before, he said timeline I was given was few months after Switch 2 launch. That timing might have shifted with GTA 6 delay, but Rockstar could announce it whenever they please and release soon after. And in another comment he once again confirmed that Red Dead Redemption 2 is still coming to Switch 2. But still it's just an information from insider. What is more important is what Rockstar are doing. They're obviously not saying anything officially, but at the beginning of July they did something that they were not doing for many years. They posted an official trailer for Red Dead Online update, which was not even an update, it was usual monthly event with few Telegram missions, new Telegram missions, but we received such missions before many times, and Rockstar were never posting any kind of trailer for that. Even more, previously when they were still updating Red Dead Online, they were posting trailers only for big content updates on new Outlaw passes, and never for something like few new missions. Anyway, this first Red Dead Online trailer since 2021 was so unexpected that many people decided that this way Rockstar tries to convince everyone that Red Dead Online is not abandoned. And they're doing it because they're getting ready for release of next-gen version of Red Dead Redemption 2. Obviously, if people will think that multiplayer for Red Dead Redemption 2 is still supported and not abandoned, it will help Rockstar to sell additional copies of Red Dead Redemption 2 next-gen, even if they're not planning to go back to properly supporting Red Dead Online. At the same time, another interesting thing happened. For a few hours only, online migration option appeared on official Rockstar support website for Red Dead Redemption 2 specifically, and it's interesting because for Rockstar games, online migration usually means transferring character from one version of the game to another version, to next-gen version usually. They never allow you to transfer characters from console to PC or from PlayStation to Xbox. It's always a cross-gen transfer. Obviously it was a mistake from Rockstar employee and they fixed it almost immediately, but still it's very interesting. Anyway, because of all these leaks, weird episodes and data from insiders, I think that Rockstar will release next-gen version. And it can happen literally at any time, because most likely Rockstar will not announce it in advance. Because when they were releasing Red Dead Redemption 1 version for PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch, they officially announced it and almost immediately released it. Same happened to PC version of Red Dead Redemption 1. As for Red Dead Online, we have no information about Rockstar plans for this game. We can only guess what they're planning to do with Red Dead Online after release of next-gen version of Red Dead Redemption 2. Will they come back to full support of this game, or it will be just like it is now? We don't know. What we know for sure though is that there are a lot of players who are still playing Red Dead Online. And if you are one of such players, I suggest you to check the video about all the roles in Red Dead Online, ranked and explained in details. You can see that on your screen now. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay safe, stay healthy, goodbye.